like knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me wife Q-tip, unleash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. So you suede shoes, Top Gun, shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it down to molecules. Yo, let me get you.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Right to the air is Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's one. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Jenkins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Steelers at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A short one there, caught by Likely. A gain of 8 there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw is Jackson. That is caught. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
First down.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson, options out left. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Jackson going to keep it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Real quick.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Quinshon Judkins with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Eagles 0. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as we'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Throwing is Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Steeler defense. Well, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 6.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 15. And an Eagle 1st down.
Great. 180.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Play action. Now Jackson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no 1st down. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the Steelers' 46-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is Smith with a grab. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The kick is good.
Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the zone read, this is Jenkins. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Catch is made by Metcalf. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A give up the middle, Jenkins. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Jackson now. Got his man, it's Warren. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th.
180. 13.
Now it's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, 40 yards. And the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Boswell for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Eagles 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, calling to 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Great.
From the gun, it's Hurts. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeti. On touch it. There. And let's go. Trim it. Kyle up Yeti. No touch.
Back to throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now Jackson. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Here's Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the
Throwing is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Warren. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now back to throw. And Walker has it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you got everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
And Hurts going to move him around.
1st down, Eagles.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill, 40 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. Powerful running. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Checks it down to Jenkins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 3-yard line.
Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Isaiah Likely from 3 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. But I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point now by Boswell. And that one puts them on top here in the third.
Steelers 21, Eagles 20.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this 2nd very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Throwing is Hurts. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Eagles.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. 180.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 29 yards. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Hurts will throw. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for two. And now the lead stays at 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he's able to get up here to the 26. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw is Jackson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Heck of a fourth and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
An inside run with Jenkins. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. And give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This is Jenkins. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Bears it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go to Barkley again. Dances by him. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Don't touch it. I know you want it.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
A handoff, Barkley running left. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Two yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Good, set. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll run wide side here with Barkley. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line. And here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. This is 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
21 at the 24-yard line.
Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Waller taking it in over the middle. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Philadelphia, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here.